Hello, Lake Sumter. My name is Nicholas Martin, a spokesman for Rita Martin, and I am here today to introduce you to the works of Michelangelo. Michelangelo, an Italian Renaissance artist, was born in a small village in Italy on March 6, 1475. He grew up in Florence, the center of the early Renaissance movement, and became an artist's apprentice at age 13. Demonstrating natural talent, he was taken under the wing of Lorenzo de' Medici. For 2 years, beginning in 1490, he lived in the Medici Palace, where he was a student studying the Medici art collection, which included ancient Roman statuary. With the expulsion of the Medici family from Florence in 1494, Michelangelo traveled to Rome, where he was commissioned to do several works. The Pietà, 1498, a sculpture based on a traditional type of devotional image, showed the body of Christ in the lap of the Virgin Mary. Demonstrating masterful technical skill, he extracted the two perfectly balanced figures of the Pietà from a single block of marble. With the success of the Pietà, he was commissioned to sculpt the statue of the biblical character David for the Florence Cathedral. The 17-foot statue, produced in the classical style, demonstrates the artist's exhaustive knowledge of human anatomy and form. In the work, David is shown watching the approach of his foe Goliath with every muscle tensed and a pose suggesting impending movement. Upon the completion of David in 1504, Michelangelo's reputation was firmly established. In 1508, he painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel in the Vatican. Michelangelo's epic ceiling, which took several years to complete, is among his most memorable works. Central in a complex system of decorating featuring numerous figures are 9 panels devoted to biblical world history. The most famous of these is the Creation of Adam, a painting in which the arms of God and Adam's are outstretched towards each other. In 1512, Michelangelo completed the Sistine Chapel ceiling and returned to his work on Pope Julius II's tomb. He eventually completed 3 statues for the tomb. The most notable of the 3 is Moses. In 1534, Michelangelo left Florence for the last time and traveled to Rome, where he would work and live for the rest of his life. That year he painted the Last Judgment on a wall above the altar in the Sistine Chapel for Pope Paul III. The massive painting depicts Christ's damnation of sinners and blessing of the virtuous. Michelangelo worked until his death in 1564 at the age of 88. In addition to these major artistic works, he produced many more sculptures, architectural designs, and drawings, some which are unfinished and others lost. He was also an accomplished poet, with 300 of his poems preserved in his lifetime. Michelangelo was celebrated as Europe's greatest living artist, and today he is held up as one of the greatest artists of all times. The following are some of his works. Please enjoy.